Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ian Harrington. You can trust that everything I have to say tonight is completely true because I am wearing a suit that I am now unbuttoning. Let's get right down to it. The title of this video is called Socrates is an Asshole, and here's why I believe that. Plato wrote many works about Socrates over his career, and most of them, some philosophers will tell you, are a fictitious character, while some in the beginning are a true character. So we need to blend whether or not we're talking about a real man or a fake man. I'm going to just say that it's both. Because either he was really an asshole, or Plato just really admired the idea of an asshole. Let's start with some examples. There is a scene where a man is taking his father to be brought to court for some infraction. I cannot remember which, but Socrates stops him in the middle of the street and he says, "Well, why are you taking him there?" The man explains himself using an example. "Well, I was wrong to do this, blah, blah, blah." And Socrates goes, "Well, why?" And the man gives another example to explain why it's okay to do this. And Socrates says, "Well, why?" And he goes through this again and again and again. So it's basically just man explaining himself, why he's taking his father to jail for something that he did wrong, and Socrates going, "Why? Why? Why? Why?" Now that's forgivable if you're fucking 5, but you're a grown-ass man stopping someone in the middle of the street talking business. That's a fucking dick move. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. It is the night before, or it's Socrates' trial. It's Socrates' trial in front of the Senate. All right, now he gets convicted. He loses, and in that time period, it was your job, once you stood a trial, to argue for your punishment. The punishment argued for by the state would be death, and what everyone else is supposed to argue for when death is the punishment is exile as an alternative. Socrates argues that he should be given free lunch for the rest of his life. That is a fucking dick move. They're gonna kill me? I'm gonna say you should give me free shit. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah. It's the night before he's about to be executed, because I mean, obviously he gets the death sentence. It's the night before he's about to be executed, and one of his dear friends gets into the jail. He bribes all these people, spends all this money bribing these people. He gets into the jail where Socrates is being held, and he says, "Socrates, come on, I'm going to help you escape so they won't be able to kill you." That was the idea. He wanted to help his friend, so much so that he was willing to put his own safety at risk and help him get out of the clutches of his captors. What does Socrates do? "Well, let's hear your arguments." His friend goes, "They'll kill you if you do not come with me. That is my argument. Let's go." Socrates is like, "Well, I think I have a duty to the state in which I was born to follow their laws." They're going to fucking kill him. And this asshole's just, you have no arguments. I have a better argument. I should be doing this. The guy is like your best friend, and he's like risking life and limb to go save your ass, and you're just, "Fuck you, I'd rather go die." It's a fucking dick move. Here's the next one. He is about to die. He is starting his execution, which is to drink the hemlock in front of the city. He just stands up, and before he starts drinking, he says, "All the women have to leave." And then he starts drinking. He's in front of his pupils, and he's drinking the hemlock, which is poison. Once again, he's drinking poison, and as soon as he takes his first sip, all his students start crying and crying and crying about how sad it is and how sorry they feel for him, because in their own way, they love him. He is their teacher. He means that much to them, that to see to see him die is so horrible that it brings tears to them. And what does Socrates do? He goes, "What the fuck are you all doing? That's why I sent the women away. Don't cry." Alright, it's not even the worst part. The man falls down, seconds away from death. He calls one of his students to him, and he says, "I owe a sacrifice of a cock to the god of health and prosperity. take care of that for me. And then he's dead. The guy can't even take death with some respect. He has to go, I'll make a joke about penises. Much as I respect the man, he was highly intelligent, he was a fucking asshole, okay? Do not let anyone tell you differently. If you ever have an intro to philosophy class, bring up this subject. Socrates was an asshole.